Los Angeles County public health officials on Monday, April 5, ended the mandate for fully vaccinated travelers to quarantine upon their arrival here, following the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention eased its COVID-19 travel guidelines last week. Speculation was already building Monday about a possible quick jump into the least restrictive yellow tier, but Ferrer said that's unlikely to happen for at least 3 weeks. Reaching the even less restrictive yellow tier of the state's blueprint, which guides business reopenings during the pandemic, currently requires a county's new infection rate to fall below 1 per 100,000 residents. However, that benchmark will be eased to less than 2 per 100,000 residents this week, when the state reaches its goal of administering 4 million doses of vaccine in low-income hard-hit communities throughout California. The state could reach that goal by Tuesday. Ferrer said even if the state reaches the goal and the yellow tier threshold is eased, the county's case rate will still be too high to immediately advance. The state adjusts each county's case rate weekly, on Tuesdays. "I don't think that we will meet that threshold tomorrow, Tuesday," Ferrer said. Which means, again, these are thresholds you need to meet for 2 consecutive weeks before you would really be able to move the county into a different tier. That requirement means it will be at least 3 weeks until the county would qualify for a move to yellow. State rules technically require the county to remain in orange for at least 3 weeks before advancing to less restrictive tier, although the state waived that requirement for the county to move into orange. Ferrer said staying in orange for 3 weeks will give us plenty of time to reopen safely in the orange tier as we all look forward to continuing to decrease the caseload so much so that we'd be able to move to the yellow tier, which really indicates that you have minimal transmission. I look forward to that as well. A move to the yellow tier would mean more dramatic increases in allowable capacity at a host of businesses and attractions, along with a reopening of indoor bars and increased attendance at Dodger games and other outdoor sporting events. Until then, Ferrer and other health officials continue to urge residents to adhere to infection control measures to avoid the kind of case increases being seen in more than 24 other states over the past 2 weeks. This advancement comes as the county reported only 1 death from coronavirus Monday for the first time since March 28, and the region shifted from the red to the less restrictive orange tier in its reopening journey. The sole death brings the county's total deaths to 23,276. Officials also reported 366 cases Monday, bringing the total to 1,222,447.